Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Sonia from Truesoulintuition, and we're here to do a bonus love reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter, to see what's going on in your love space, in your heart space, in your heart chakra, to bring messages forward from Spirit to help you in the current love situation that you're inquiring about today. Now, I know I've been gone for a while, Scorpio, but I've just had to have a break. I was guided by my spirit guides to actually take the time off, and I know a lot of people got really creative in the space, which is awesome, as change causes a lot of transformation. But me being energetically sensitive, and there was always those undertones going on in the world, that I picked that up real easy. So it's better for me when it's fluctuating like that to really withdraw, so I'm not bringing forward messages that may not be beneficial to you guys. So this is the reason why I do it, to help those that need it. The message is out there for those that really need some guidance or really feel confused, and bringing some light to it. So yeah, all the boundaries to this reading are in the description box below, about it being a general reading, a timeless reading as well. Roles can be reversed. Cross watchers know that it'll probably play out from your perspective, and to have some fun with it. Don't take it too serious, guys. And if you are interested in any other messages for your placements, there is a birth chart calculator in there as well as my email and my Facebook page. If you want to get to know me a little bit more intimately, I post regularly there, and do free readings sometimes, and I will be kickstarting off some lives in the upcoming weeks. So I did stop all of that from on Facebook as well. So feel free to join me over there, guys. And if you're new to my channel, please like, share and subscribe. I appreciate it. And if you're returning, thank you very much. I appreciate that as well. All the love and support I've been getting for this very humble channel. And hopefully we can pull out something that you really need to hear today, Scorpio. I know it's been energetically, we've been a little bit all over the show, and even me have a lot of Scorpio, heavy Scorpio placements. And since that full moon, I tell you, it's been pretty tough on me physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. But as my spirit guides have told me, I'm a big girl now, and I have to put on my big girl pants and start facing the world again. So this is what I do best. And so here we are today. I hope it hasn't been that chaotic for you, Scorpio. I've done a lot of shadow work and really looked at some of the things that cause a lot of my distortions in my energy. So it's very eye-opening, because you think, as a highly intuitive spiritual being that's been through the transformative space, that I wouldn't have much left, yet Scorpio seems to always have deep, dark places in which they find more shadows. Whether ours or given to us by others. And it's really good to get into those places and those deep dark crevices that we keep things away, and really give it a clean out, because the more we do, the more light we get to pull into ourselves, and the more happier we may be in the long run. That's the end goal, right, guys? The end goal is to have a happier life at the end. But while we're getting there, maybe we should have some fun and be a lot more light-hearted along the way. So we have to let loose sometimes, don't we? We have to get out of our box. We have to it doesn't have to, we're not talking about the lockdown space, but when we have the ability to get outside of the square that we live in, and experience a lot more life and a lot more fun, and appreciate that, at any given moment it could be taken away from us. So I hope in this time you really opened your horizons and opened your mind and opened your heart to receive really positive messages, and we're just going to get straight into it. Sorry for the long intro, as I always have this. I'm really bad at intros, okay? Alright, let's get it on. Scorpio, let's get it on. We have the Moonology Oracle here. I'm going to be pulling out another Isis Oracle, and we've got a whole lot of Oracle cards we're going to be pulling out, and give you a really good reading tonight. A bonus love reading. So thank you for the support, Scorpio. I do appreciate it. Going to get grounded into space. Just going to open up our hearts and our minds to receive the message. Sometimes we come into a reading, but we're not prepared to hear what we need to hear. Sometimes Spirit doesn't give us the messages we want. They give us the messages that we need, and it's not always something that's easy to process or digest. So just know that if you feel triggered, to really take insight from what's being said. Okay, here we go, guys. What the Spirit wants Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter to take notice of. Oh, that was quick, wasn't it? Oh. Well, this is always good news for Scorpio. It's actually new moon in Libra, which is a new cycle beginning, and it says new romantic cycle begins in Libra, which is I'm actually a cusp for Libra Scorpio, which is interesting. But it's just talking about the balance in your love life is really going to take if you've met somebody or somebody new, or a sort of like a renewal space to an existing relationship, or bringing balance and love to a relationship that may have ended but caused a lot of pain. I'm just going to put that out there. But let's get the reading, the message from this book. There we go, new moon in Libra. It says, give and take could well be the answer to whatever dilemma you're asking about. Compromise may be called for. It's time to start negotiating or even renegotiating. When the new moon in Libra comes up, there's a restart for you and for someone else. A new relationship could be beginning, and if that's the case, the chances are this will be healthy and well-balanced. Be a healthy and well-balanced connection. In anything you do after pulling this card, doing it in pairs is advised, such as teaming up with someone in business or in your personal life. Libra is the sign of relating, and this card suggests that whoever is at the heart of the issue you're addressing is someone who will be open to talking things through. Avoid being selfish. It won't get you anywhere at this time. It says, attune to the moon, reach out to someone and let them know you care. Additional meanings for this card: feel more, think less. Marriage or engagement is on the cards. A legal matter will go your way. Pay some attention to your appearance, but don't be all about appearances. Let's just talking about a bit of self-care there. A bit of self-care, look after yourself, feel good about yourself, Yeah, I just heard the song, get it together, get it together. Get it together, Scorpio. We all got to look fresh and clean when we step out of this quarantine chic that we might be all possessing at this time. A little bit rough and rugged. So that's interesting, that new romantic cycle. And I like that because it's sort of giving me hope for Scorpio. It's like, yay, finally, Scorpio might get a break when it comes to love. I mean, okay, I don't know why I'm getting this, but I feel like a lot of Scorpios have been twisted between who do I love? Do I love this person or do I love this person? And I think that's really starting to come into shape who it is that you choose to be with, or the type of person that you choose to have in your life, which is good, Scorpio. Once you know what you want, it's so much easier to attain. Okay, let's get the Isis Oracle here. Okay. The Knot of Isis. Part of your spiritual destiny involves a special relationship with the goddess. This means that not only do you have the important spiritual task of helping her thrive in this world, but you are afforded her power, protection, and abundance too. You are now deepening your connection to the goddess. Now, this is an interesting one because the goddess itself in this is the goddess Isis, and she brings in spiritual healing and her love and abundance, and her power and protection is a really big thing because she's the divine feminine in us. But what it's referring to, if I'll be honest, is that it says part of your spiritual destiny involves a special relationship with the goddess, which is, it's talking about whoever it is that's coming into your life, or that you're really starting to take shape romantically, is actually, I feel like, is somebody that you may class as a counterpart, a soulmate, somebody deep within that spiritual space for you, like somebody that really lights you up, You may have hope. You may actually like this person, but they don't know yet, or you haven't made that step, or you're wanting to. I feel like some of us are starting new and some of us are rekindling, okay? Or us, I refer to the Scorpio collective. And I just feel like you have to really be open to deepening the connection to the goddess of love. I just keep saying God, the love space, like your love space. For it to start, you have to begin it. You know what I mean? And let's just say I just said once burnt, twice shy. Now, a lot of Scorpios could be a bit afraid to move forward or to rekindle, or just thinking right now love sucks. Or, you're in a messy situation. It's talking about it's actually being really cleared up right now. And that you're actually going to go into a cycle of a deep, meaningful relationship, Scorpio. You may settle down. That would be nice, don't you think? I just heard some Scorpios saying, no, it wouldn't. But it's all right. Everyone to their own. All right, so I'm going to bring your energy in so I can connect to the person that you're thinking about. Oh, look at that. Yeah, you're thinking about soulmates. Oh, just like that, guys. Thinker and soulmates. Isn't that awesome? I knew it. Let's get your energy, Scorpio. Can I have the energy of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter to see what's going on in their love space, now space. What's the energy when it comes to love, please? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter. Okay. Okay, guys, I was a bit scared. Oh, no. Yeah. Okay. They just pulled me back to this knot of Isis, and they literally said tying the knot. And you've come out with flexible here. And I like flexible, and it's just being a lot more compromising and, like flexibility to tie yourself in a knot. So just be mindful that you're not, okay. Just be mindful that you're bending for the right person and not being tied up in knots over the wrong person. Okay? Bend to your own dreams and aspirations of love, not to the dreams and aspirations of others. Others' ideals in love. Scorpio wouldn't anyway. They just won't. But you would for the right person. I'm getting a lot of marriage vibes. I think Scorpio is really starting to think about love in a serious way. What do I love? What do I want? Who do I love? Who do you love, Scorpio? Are you going to bend and compromise your ideals and aspirations for someone, for the right person? I feel that you will. And it's not even, it's like it's like, okay, I just said it, you're going with the flow. You're not so much bending over and breaking. You're going with the flow and you're being drawn to move to a space where someone is. Definitely. You're really drawn to someone. Like, it's like you try to plant yourself down, but you know that you want to go towards this person to tie the knot of Isis with someone. And it may not even be it's like marriage, but it's like creating a connection, being connected to, being knotted, like when a bind, thank you. Not even, I'm just getting a lot of rope. I'm just like it's starting to go really dark side there with the rope. Thanks, Scorpio, for that imagery. It's always sexual based, but, in a fun way for Scorpio. Okay, let's have a look. What else does Scorpio want to bring to the table energetically, please, when it comes to love? Don't forget to be flexible too, to be happy for you. Sometimes we set an ideal and we only want that ideal, but we have to realize that sometimes life makes us twist and turn for the right reasons to be able to grow. And I feel like Scorpio is really growing the right way this time. for the right person. Oh, okay. With the energy of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, please. Come to love. Thank you. Yeah, see, here's the go with the flow, but this, every time I see this card always says stand there, no on shaky ground. So I feel like you are being flexible, but you're a bit worried that it may not be solid yet. Yeah, because that's why you want to tie this knot. You actually want commitment from somebody, don't you? Because you have the yin energy, which is the goddess energy, the divine feminine energy. So definitely want that love space, because this is about, unconditional love. That deep, beautiful love. So, but here with this, it's like, oh, I don't know. Am I bending for the right person? Is this going to last the test of time? Is this worth it? Is this worth my effort? I'd say yes, it is, because look at it. Look at the love space there. That's two's about union. Two, by the way. Two. The number 2 resonates with love. The lovers. Okay. Yeah, there's some type of hesitation from you. Like it's weird, because it's like you're willing to compromise for the right person. You have your eyes on the prize with that knot of Isis. New romantic cycle begins, but you're really unsure whether or not it's the right person. But it is. It is. Because each one of these cards are all blowing the same way. Even the love card is blowing this way, which we all know over here will be your person's energy. So you're really strongly drawn to this person. You see them as very special to you. I want to see this person's energy. Can I have the energy of the person that Scorpio is bringing into this reading when it pertains to love? The person. This is the energy of the person coming towards Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Time to go. They're unsure too. It's like they know the destination. The destination, which is interesting, leads over here. I love these cards. Time to go. Okay, look at that. It bends towards this, and you're bending as well. But the person knows they want to begin this journey, but don't know the details, but see the destination. Like they can see the door in the background. You can see the door, but the path is clouded. I feel like, I'm just going to be honest, the hesitation is because your person hasn't made the right move forward yet. They're still kind of just happy to sort of be on the outside. You know what I mean? Like that they're not too sure themselves, which is causing hesitation from you, and everything about you is drawn to this person. I don't like what I just heard, because I feel like you may feel, okay, I'm going to put it like this, you may feel they have other options, because I just heard, am I going to open door number 1, 2, or 3? Maybe you feel like an option to this person, or this person feels like an option to you. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, person, please. Coming towards them in love. Loyal heart, and truth be told, see, they haven't told you. Okay, they do. They see you. This is interesting. They want to be with you, but they haven't told you. There's something that they're keeping quiet. And I just think Because it's weird because, those two cards, I mean, I shuffle these decks a lot before I actually put them up on the table, and then I shuffle them in front of you, and it's just weird because you have loyal heart and time to go. Truth be told, sorry, I don't know why I said that, time to go. Okay, sorry, downloads. Okay, this person, it's almost like they haven't finalized things yet. You know what I mean? It's like they're coming towards you. They know it, but it's more distant. It's more like the urgency of your need is starting to overtake this, because you want this person. You love this person. This person loves you. Like, you've got yin and you've got loyal heart when it comes to how you feel about each other. This is your energy, how you feel about each other, and what you like, the psyche, the connection part. And it's like a change in the wind. It's like it's a little bit hesitant, and this person hasn't come forward and told you. It says truth be told, so in reverse there's some type of conflict with them, the communication space with you, but they're still representing themselves as the owl, so it's nothing too scary. It's just they're not really ready yet. That's all it is. It's not that they have big, deep, dark secrets. I think you, Scorpio, if anybody would know this person, you would know this person. But it's just like maybe they just have something they haven't told you to make you feel more secure. But there is no hesitation when it comes to how they feel about you. It's interesting because you're both in a space of I'm not sure when it comes to communicating. You're being flexible. This person wants to come towards you, even though they can't quite sort of, it's like they know how to get from A to B, but in between A and B, all the steps it takes to get to B, to get to the destination, but they're solid. They're the right person, the right time, the right place. With that 35 breaking down to an 8, 8s are about being the right, something about being right. And then you have over here, truth be told, 14 breaking down to a 5, so there's conflict. But I feel like it's just an inner conflict. It's an inner conflict. They haven't quite opened up their heart chakra. And for me, because of my own personal spiritual philosophies, the heart chakra itself is the first step into the spiritual chakras. So you have your root chakra, your sacral chakra, and your solar plexus chakra, and those are your human chakras. And then when you step into your heart chakra, that's your spiritual space. And here you're with the yin, so you know you're already in that space. You've already tapped into that, the frequency of love, the universal love, or at least it feels like you have in this reading. But something still unsure, this hesitation. Is this person the one? Even though it feels like this person is the one. This could be a mindset, and this person may have the exact same mindset. Like, this is the one, but, I'm not sure. Which is only human to be. So, like, at this time, it is uncertain times, like, it is getting better. But I don't believe it's to do with the lockdown or the corona. I'll put it out there. I think this is just the step before the commitment's made, so there's that hesitation of, do we really want to be together? And the answer is yes. You do, both of you. And you're only hesitating because you're human. And the love itself is quite special and beautiful. So let's have a look at the mutual energy for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. The mutual energy, please. Chop wood. I like this. The mutual energy is the daily grind. I actually like it because of the context in which it says that you are both prepared to put in the work. you know, the mundane, the menial chores, the domestic duties. You know, it's almost like I want to live with you. Which I like. I like that. And of course there would be hesitation. That's why the house was built on rocky foundations, because you know in the end, wherever you're planted, that you may have to move towards your person, or vice versa. You both feel this urge to come forward or to meet in the middle. And in the middle, you're prepared to do the work. 42 breaks down to a 6. So this is somebody that you may have a past with or have known for some time. Or just, it can just resonate with love, kindness, and compassion. You know, it's like, I want to do everyday things with you. I want to love you. I want to clean house with you. I want to, you know, live in the same space. Scorpio really feels this, and your person does too, but I'm just hesitant about that, truth be told. That's all. Because what haven't they told you? It's like they've told you everything. So I just feel like they just haven't come to the conclusion that this is a spiritual connection. It's deeper than just a casual fling or a flirtationship or a situationship. It could lead to more, and I think that they're not fully aware of the connection, but they feel the connection. You know, it's like their heart feels it, but there's a disconnect with their head. There may be a difference in age, race, or just upbringing, or even location. There's definitely a difference, because you have to come together. There's like this thing of having to come into a space, not so much of just being down the road. Just going to put that out there. All right, so let's look at the psyche. Let's look at the psyche of how you feel about this person. Let's see how you think you'd feel about this person. Oh, that was quick. Yeah, Taitlin the Self. It's like, what's that song? Get Here If You Can. I mean, I might have sung this many times in my readings throughout these, because these are favourite songs of mine, but it's like, Taitlin Self is like a spark, but she's fast moving. She's like the zip, the zing. You know, it's, yeah, thank you. Hotel Transylvania, and you know, when they meet each other, they have that zing. You've zinged with this person. This person is your person, and that's why you're sort of like, yeah, I really like this person. I'm really serious about you, and I want to be with you deeply. You know, like it's for Scorpio. Scorpio always loves deeply. When they love somebody, it's deep. And I feel like that's exactly how you see this person, is you've zinged with them and there is no other. Hence the reason why. It's like, you know what, I'm just there's a lot of sexual energy in this too. Because even here, it's like this person has a lot of sexual energy towards you. I don't know why they said that. But it's like they are an open book. But they just don't realise that you mean a lot to them. Maybe they just haven't said the words, I love you. Maybe they're scared too. But you definitely zinged with this person. Like when you think about them, it's just like zing. Yeah. You know, like it's snappy. Why am I getting that? Like, you know, they're the only one. I like that. Taitlin Self is actually inspired act. You know, it's just like, boom, you're in love. You're in the deep end. You dove in head first, Scorpio. Let's see how your person thinks it feels about you. Yeah. Love it, love it. You have the fairy who was kissed by the pixies. Yeah. These lips. What's that song? I heard that song in my head. Miguel Adorn. Yeah, I'm not going to sing tonight, guys. But here we have the fairy who was kissed by the pixies. This is the Lovers card. This is open heart surgery. They adore you. Let my love adore you, baby. Like they just think like, you know, it's like, it's interesting because look how you see each other both illuminated. And you're bent over. So you definitely want to bend for this person. Like it's not even in servitude. It's not in a demeaning way. It's just like, you know, whatever you want from me, I'm giving my everything. I'll be your baby tonight. You know, like it's like I want to be with you. However, whatever it takes. And when they think about you, it's like they love you. They love you. They love you, Scorpio. I just, you know, I feel like this may be specific. I don't know if this would be more general because why? The Scorpio not allowed to be happy. You, Scorpio, you deserve love and happiness. You deserve to be adored. You deserve to sing with someone and it stick. You know what I mean? Like this person's prepared to stick it out with you. Like they're prepared to go through all the darkness and clean house with you. They're prepared to be that person for you. I'm going to be honest. I feel like I just want to turn this truth up to be, truth be told, upright. So I think in the end, this is going to be for all those that are dealing with someone or thinking about someone. It may also be a time when they're going to come forward with a love confession. I feel like they haven't said anything yet, but they will. They definitely will come forward because they just want to chop wood. That's consistent. They want consistency here. You want something solid. You don't want to be on shaky ground anymore. You want that zing. You want that deep and meaningful, and so does your person. So maybe they're going to come forward. That time to go is actually going to your door and saying, hey, you know what? I completely adore you and I want to be with you every day. And you're like, yes, because I want to tie the knot of Isis with you. Whips and chains and stuff. We won't go that far. We won't go that far, Scorpio. All right, let's see how you feel about this person in the emotional space. How does Scorpio feel about their person, the emotional space, when it comes to love, please? Oh, deep diving. Deep. The whale. You got it. So those green hues. This is a lifetime companion. This is an ancient, you know, like the ancient wisdom and knowledge of the whales. They've been here from the beginning of time, and it feels epic. Like it's weird because I feel like you've just like come into the realization how deep you love this person. But I will say, underneath the deck, what it's showing me is that you might have actually been more like a mind flux, a mental mind flux as well. So I think you might have actually been a bit messed up for a bit there. Or you might have actually, like, you know, like had a lot of trauma, you know, and sort of looked at love in a distorted way. So when this person came forward, you're just like, you might have messed things up. Or they might have messed it up. So I feel like there has been something that holds why it feels fragile here, this shaky ground for you. Because there may be some type of history. Okay, just know Venus is in retrograde, so this could refer to ex-lovers. I just had a lot of people just go thumbs down. But I'm just going to bring out what I'm feeling and hearing and sort of coming to the knowledge of. So let's see how your person feels about you in the emotional space when it comes to love. When it comes to love and Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter. I like that you're deep with this person. It's the only way Scorpio can be. It's like, bear me your soul and I'll give you my heart. See? Yeah, see, it wanted to come out again. But look at the opposite of it. It's interesting. It's all water. You may be dealing with another water sign. Octopus. See, your person has some type of distortion. And I knew it because it was showing itself to me and then it comes out again. But what's also showing itself to me is this. This is the mutual connection. Which is interesting because it's this. Yeah, okay. Anyway. Here we have the otter. That was looking at me. All right. So I think I already talked about this. I feel like your person, why this truth be told is in reverse, is that they're kind of emotionally they're a bit of a mess. They're not, like, Scorpio's like, I'm laying it on the line here. I'm laying it on the line. What do you want from me? I'm giving everything. You're my person. I'm stating it. But yet I feel hesitation from you. And your person is hesitant. They love you. But they still have to accept it. I know that sounds like, it's not belittling. Because it's maybe they've just like once bitten, twice shy. You know what I mean? They've been hurt. They have trauma when it comes to love. So they're a little bit of a hot mess. They're a mental mind flux here. And they may be a little bit needy. That's what it's saying. This is usually the needy, clingy type. Emotionally. And it's because they've been hurt. So they're like, I'm going to lose my love. I'm going to lose my love. If and it's really messing them up. They're a little bit messed up. But they do have a beautiful soul. If I was to look into the energy of the person's cards, they just have a lot of trauma. So just be a little bit understanding here with this person. They do need a bit of healing. So I guess they may be a runner. And I see that time to go. It's like maybe they've been confused by how they felt for you and ran away. But in their heart of hearts, they absolutely adore you. But they just have a lot of issues when it comes to the emotional space. They may not deal well with emotions. They may... I don't know why, but I just saw that, Finding Nemo scene where the little girl octopus gets a fright and she goes, oh, you made me ink. So I think this person might have just had a bit of a freak out because they have not quite come into the realization that they want to be with you, like too. You know what I'm saying? Because here we have the otter, and this is unconditional love. You've got 3 cards, 4 cards coming forward, talking about unconditional love, innocent love, like when you get with this person or when you're around this person, you absolutely vibe. And focus in on each other, and it's playful and it's fun and it's real. You both feel it, but there's a lot of interference with your person. But a lot of it is in their own emotional space. Like there is trauma there. Like they have a lot of... It's indicating the head. It's indicating the head. They may physically be clingy to you. Like they might be overly huggy or overly tell you they love you 500 times, or they don't. Like they're one or the other. Okay, so they can have an extreme personality. That's what it was meant to say. They really, really love you, or they're really, really gone or they just stepped out and they're gone, MIA. Which I'll tell you what, Scorpio doesn't like that. Scorpio doesn't like people being MIA. Scorpio doesn't like being unsure about things. They like to be solid. They like deep, meaningful connections and for it to stay solid. And they don't like it when people just ditch or ghost or just go MIA, because then it causes a lot of that ripple effect, is the insecurity, jealousy and possessiveness of a Scorpio. The negative side of us, or the Scorpio collective, can cause ripple effects for Scorpio if this person is somewhat of an extreme character, when they're either feast or famine. They're either really in love or really out of love. You know what I mean? That's why, okay, that's why the hesitation in the other cards. But yet every, you know, I'm going to be honest, I feel like this person focuses and looks at you a lot every day. They think about you every day, and they see you as being innocent, playful, friendly, unconditional, you know, like it's, and they know you're there. That's the thing. They know you're there. And I think they actually hold themselves back. Because it's like I can see all the arms reaching out, but then I see all the other arms in between this octopus holding the arms back, you know, like pulling the arms back, like no. It's like I just want to touch you, and then they'll go no. A Scorpio might have met somebody, let's just recap here. Scorpio might have met somebody that they felt absolutely connected to, and that's hard for a Scorpio to let go. Really hard. You're a fixed sign, and it's just how it is. Change is not good, but insecurity or being hesitant or unsure about someone that you truly deeply love makes it hard to hold back this Scorpio sting, you know, like, or the frustration. And it feels like I just want to say, well, I've bent over backwards for you. I've been flexible in this time. I've given you all I got, and it's still not enough for you. You know, it's like I feel like Scorpio knows they deserve better, but yet part of them still lingers with this person. Like, let's take the scenario of this person's ghosted. If they're still here, they still have a lot of healing to go in the emotional space, which makes it difficult, even though they do absolutely adore you, like in every shape or and form. Like in their energy, when they think of you, it's like they're looking at their soulmate, their own soul. You know, this could be a twin flame, and you know that the runner chaser energy of twin flame is always very difficult, and one's always got more distortion in their energy than the other. One's always the runner, one's always chasing. But Scorpio's not chasing. Scorpio's just saying, here I am. If you want me, love me. But now you're kind of second guessing whether or not this is the right person. And your person is saying, well, I know where I want to be, but I just don't know how am I going to get there. How am I going to get to you even though I love you? Like, it's just very complicated. But it all could be so simple, you know. It's that cliche of if loving you is wrong, I don't want to be right. You know, that's Scorpio saying, if loving you is wrong, I don't want to be right. And your person's like, should I stay or should I go? But they don't want to go. They want to stay. So it's a little bit all over the show. You may be dealing with a Gemini. I'm just going to say it because it's that, or even a Libra, where it's just that unbalanced, you know. I just want to say Willy Wonka, but he was a little bit unbalanced. It's just that wishy-washy space. You know, they're wishy-washy, but yet they make you feel important too, don't they? They put you in a spotlight. They put you on a pet. Like, it's like when you think of this person, when they're in the right element, they like make you feel special. Like, that's their skill. But it's just weird because I feel like you're only really focusing on the good parts of this person and not really focusing on the negative parts and this fight or flight emotional space they have. It's like, love doesn't have to be so hard, but they do make it complicated, don't they? And it's hard enough. Scorpio is complicated. Alright, guys. Let's get the tarot. We'll get a few cards from the tarot and wrap this reading up. Okay. Will this person come towards Scorpio? Will this person come towards Scorpio? Oh. 10 of Cups. Yes. That's a big indication from Spirit. That is yes. 10 of Cups. That's a happily ever after. Wow. That's like going into a really strong... Did I say the knot of Isis? Isn't that lovely? Well, that's a nice confirmation for Scorpio. Is this person going to get the right healing? Are they going to be healed? Are they going to be healed? I don't know about that, because for me, the 3 of Pentacles in reverse is... They're not... It's weird because I feel like yes, they'll come. When you're with this person, they make you feel really happy. That's a thing. But they're always so prone to running. I want to confirm that. Why the 3 of Pentacles in reverse? Why the 3 of Pentacles in reverse when it comes to healing? Why the 3 of Pentacles in reverse when it comes to... Oh, you got 2 cards. Oof. The Sun and the Strength card. Are you dealing with a Leo, Scorpio? Oh. They're fixing things. Sorry, they just brought me back to this truth be told. It's weird, okay? I like it. I like it. It's crazy, but I like it. I'm just going to tell you what they told me. And they just said this person is acting like they aren't there. That they're not a team player. That they're an individual. They're coming forward with the 9s too, which is interesting as well. Sorry guys, I dropped cards. And okay, I like that. I like that the cards have just said that to me, because you know these 2 dropped out from... one dropped from the back and one dropped from the front, and it's the Sun, which is... You've got 10 of Cups here, wish fulfillment, contentment. This is joy, happiness, strength, inner strength. But it's for me, this is actually a really beautiful card, because it talks about the beauty and the beast. You know, the woman soothes the beast with her kindness, love and compassion. And I said that up here, that 6 resonates with love, kindness and compassion. Your person may have really strong Leo placements. I'm just going to say that because loyal heart, you know, refers to a lion's heart. But anyway, they may act like they're not part of the team, but they've never really lost sight of what it is that they want. That's why the path to the door is misted, covered. They're doing it on purpose, because that when it comes, because this is the part about the healing. They are healing, but they have to do it on their own. Okay, Scorpio. So let's see what our Spirit needs us to know now. What does Spirit want us to know about this situation? The World in reverse and the Moon in reverse. There's a major arcanas. The World in reverse, so there is some type of hindrance in connecting. Okay? It is the cycle with this person is not quite ended. So if you may think this person is dead and gone, they are not. And here we have the Moon in reverse, which is upright. It's about not clarity, fears, doubts, illusion, confusion. But in reverse, the Moon is actually talking about coming into a space of clarity and seeing through the illusion, not being fearful, because you're starting to realize the bigger picture here. So they're just asking you, Scorpio, to see the bigger picture with your person. It's just yin and yang. There's a lot of soulmate energy here, twin flame energy. So I feel like your person's going to come back around. This, you may have thought it was unsuccessful here, but you must realize why it was unsuccessful, and it is showing that your person has a lot of energy of distorted mental space in their emotional space. So they've got a lot of trauma that affects. So when they think about love, there is a distortion there with that octopus card. They may have a lot of problems in their life, interference. So, but they do, inside of them, deep inside of them, still have a lot of love and care for you. If you wanted to hear that, Scorpio, that's just a confirmation to you that they do. So I'm going to leave it there, guys. Hopefully this helps somebody out there. Bonus love reading for Scorpio. If it resonates with you, please like and comment below, and or up. We've moved the comments around, you know where to go. And yeah, until next time, Scorpio, take care. Bye, guys. Bye.